Welcome back to Unplugged. We are back with a brand new episode, and today I'm joined with Sonia Hussain, who is the brand manager at Lounge. So Sonia, let's start. If you don't mind telling us a little bit about you and your role at Lounge.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me. So as Jess said, I'm brand manager at Lounge, and I sit in our little brand team where we keep all of the business aligned towards driving forward our purpose and our mission, which is empowering and supporting women to feel comfortable and sexy in everything that they are. So I look after our campaigns, so that's right from brief all the way to debrief, so bringing those to life with our creative marketing and design teams to make sure we hit exactly what we want to do. I also help bring those to life through our shoot production, and then look after our PR strategy as well, where I work with our digital PR team to help with SEO.
So why is it so important to be building a brand in 2024?
I think brand building is so important in 2024 because there are obviously so many brands out there. With the ever-changing digital landscape, more and more brands are being created overnight, and I think you don't want to blend in, you want to stand out, and you do that by creating an impactful brand that people remember you by.
Yeah, no, so true. So how do you maintain brand consistency across different social channels?
I think this one is actually really tricky because obviously you've kind of got TikTok where you see brands, you know, getting in a costume, M&S and Audi are battling it out constantly. You've got Duolingo, and then on the other end you've got Instagram where it's a beautifully created feed. But I think that's where brands should just understand what their visual identity is, and then work with, like, say, your social managers to understand how then you translate that onto each channel, because you want the content to make sure it works for the algorithms but still stay true to who you are as a brand.
What are some of the biggest challenges that brand managers are facing at the moment? How would you recommend overcoming them?
It's a very good question. I think one of the biggest challenges, I suppose, is what I spoke about in my talk, where performance marketing is always going to get easily prioritised because, you know, you can see conversions directly from a paid social ad. It hits that bottom line revenue. You can see that impact really quickly that it makes. Whereas brand building, it's long term, so you need to constantly be proving back to the business why you should be investing in it, that the business, and you kind of need to be that advocate for the business to understand why it's valuable. So I say investing in things like mini brand health dips, doing like focus groups with customers, and having some of those metrics, whether that is social engagement or search uplift, just to prove back, say whether it's quarterly or yearly, the impact that you're doing and the work you're having as a brand team.
What are some of your favourite brands that are doing brand building the best, and why?
There's so many out there at the moment. I think the Matcha brand Blank Street, I think they're doing a really good job, just where they understand the lifestyle a bit more of what they're trying to create. And you think it is, you've obviously got loads of coffee shops and things like that, but people actually want to come to them because they've kind of created this FOMO and they want people to shop with them. They've even got like tote bags and things people are walking around with them, which not any drinks brand can create that, which is really good. And then I think the brand P. Louise that I mentioned in my talk, her documentary, like, obviously it's got someone like me that isn't her target consumer watching it. I think it's just so powerful and just shows that when you connect with an audience, it makes people want to come back and learn more about you.
And to finish off, what is the top piece of advice that you'd give to people who are looking to build a strong brand presence?
I think the main bit of advice would be to really understand, okay, like your mission. So what are you wanting to go after? And staying true to that, and understand like your customer. So work with your marketing team to see where those opportunities are. So you're kind of not going after everything, but prioritizing it, maybe picking your top 3 things that are going to have the biggest impact. Do those first, learn from them, and then go on to do more.
No, for sure. That's great. Thank you so much, Sonia, and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you in the next episode.